Hey everyone, welcome back to my beauty channel. Today is going to be yet another video in my makeup collection series. We have already gone through my high-end eyeshadow palettes, so now we are going to start on some of my drugstore priced items. You'll understand as we go along. So today's video is going to be all of my e.l.f. palettes. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and start with the biggest palette from e.l.f. that I own, and it's this bad boy here, which is the 144 eyeshadow color palette. And as you can tell, it is huge. It is broken. That is one thing that I have to say about e.l.f. is they don't take the time with the packaging, so pretty much every single one of my e.l.f. palettes are broken, the lid's coming off. But as you can see, there's a lot of bright colors, lots of neutrals. You could pretty much do any type of look that you want with these type of palettes. However, they are not travel friendly, obviously. So as you can see, they are pretty pigmented. That palette was, I think, $15 maybe, and there's 144 shades in there. So if you love color and love neutrals and you're not going to do a lot of traveling, this would be your best deal. You have every color under the sun in this palette. One thing that I will say to you about e.l.f., for the money that you pay for these palettes, the quality is very, very good. The next palette I have is this little black book warm edition from e.l.f. These came out, they had a cool one and a warm one, I believe, and this is the warm one here. And again, you have a good variety of color, mainly neutral in this one. But the quality that you would expect from e.l.f. is there, and the only thing that I have to say about this one is that those pans are very, 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 very tiny. There's a couple of colors there, and the quality is there. They are very soft, and they do blend very nicely. This one would be for you neutral shadow girls that love e.l.f. and travel a lot. This would be your best bet. The next palette I have is one of their 32 color palettes. These ones are only $5, and they come in like warm, cool. My very first palette, which you'll see here very soon, was one of these 32 palettes, and this one is, I believe, the cool tone version, and it is so pretty. If you are a cool toned eyeshadow person, you would love this. I think they still sell these on the eyeslipsface.com website, and they are so pretty. The next palette I have is another 32 color palette, again $5, and this is, I believe, the warm version. And again, this one has a lot more color in it. These are without primer, and those are some pretty serious swatches. So definitely love these. And within these palettes, there's always a mixture of mattes and shimmers, which I like as well. The next palette I have is the very first palette I ever purchased from e.l.f., and this is also a 32 pan. As you can see, this one is broken as well. This one was my first love right here. This electric blue shadow, I just die for that. As you can tell, this like top row here was one that I used a lot for my work looks, because I tried to keep it very minimalistic and stuff for work, and I just absolutely love this palette. Still to this day, love this palette. The next thing I have here is a beauty book. e.l.f. sometimes releases these, especially around the holidays, and this one is the Wicked Beauty Book. This came out a couple of Halloweens ago, I think, and this is it here. It comes with an eyeliner. It came with a black lipstick and I think like a little brush or something, and then 8 eyeshadows and even some lashes. I'm telling you, I think e.l.f. just is upping their game with their eyeshadows. Look at that black. That is some serious black shadow. So there's those colors there. The next palette, again, is kind of one of those beauty book type things like I just showed you. I got this as a Christmas present, I believe also a couple of years ago. And it also comes with like a little eyeliner and a dual-ended like sponge tip applicator. And then you've got 9 shadows. And again, just the pigmentation is unbelievable with these shadows. There is some fallout with these, but I mean, there's pretty much fallout with every single shadow you use, so and yeah, very, very, very good quality. My next little thing that I've got from e.l.f. is actually just a little quad. This one is in Punk Funk. I actually did a tutorial using this way back in the day on this channel. Quality is crap on that video, but the shadows are actually very, very cool. You get some definite 80s vibes from this palette, or this little quad. And again, very bright colors. Actually very good. Again, like I said, these are kind of the older formula, so shadows, because I think e.l.f. has really stepped it up and kind of changed their formula a little bit. So these are a little bit drier, but they actually, when you use a primer and all of that kind of stuff under it, they do just fine. Okay, so the next thing that I have from e.l.f. are these little duos. I also got these for a Christmas gift a couple of years back. Same quality that you would expect from e.l.f. And yeah, there's a purple and white one. This one is kind of like an army green and a dark purple. And then I have a black and a silver, a black and a silver duo. And then I also have like kind of a bronzy and cream colored shadow. The only thing with these duos is all but one shade, which is the creamy shade that's in with the bronze, is shimmery. I also got this little 6 shadow palette, and I think this was also a gift as well for Christmas. e.l.f. does colors very, very well, and I love the teal shadow in this palette. And then you have like this cool like navy blue. Then I've got a couple of quads that I got for my birthday from my sister a couple of years ago as well. And I've got this purple one that is in Party Purple is the name of the quad. And it is gorgeous. And that's kind of how you can tell when a company is doing it right, when their purples look really good. I don't know why purple is such a hard color for companies to pull off. That is a cool little quad if you really love purple shadows. And then I have this kind of teal one called Sea Escape. That is the same kind of deal, but it's just blue. And like I said, e.l.f. does color right for sure. I mean, they do the neutrals right too. That was a horrible swatch, but yeah. So, so pretty. And then the last palette I have from e.l.f. is this guy. This is the 100 color palette. And James actually got this for me for my birthday. Again, it's broken. And same concept as the 144. Lots of neutrals, lots of different colors. I believe I paid like $10 for that palette. They have really upped their game, like I've said numerous times through this video. There are a few shadows in that one also that I have hit pan on. Okay, so that does it for my e.l.f. palette collection. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Of course, as with any of my eyeshadow palettes, if you see one that strikes your interest, please let me know in the comment section below or on any of my social media sites, and I will be glad to do a tutorial using that palette. Again, your wish is my command. Thank you guys for watching. I love you guys, and I will see you soon. Bye.